Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to another reaction video. Tonight we are reacting to the new gameplay presentation that Xbox put out for Fable. I am super excited for Fable. We're gonna check it out, give our thoughts, see what we think they're doing right, and maybe what they're doing wrong. I saw pieces of this earlier, and there is things I question, so we'll take a look at that. But let's get into it.
Hi, welcome to Playground Games, where I'm thrilled to share our very first deep dive into a
First
game we've
off,
been making
insane
here for
that
a
this is
really,
also
really
Playground Games.
long time. Fable.
Oh man, chills. Chills.
Playground Games is renowned for fun, immersive, and visually stunning open-world experiences. Since 2010, we've been developing the Forza Horizon series right here in Royal Leamington Spa, a charming little town in the middle of England. As Horizon has grown,
It looks like
so
a nice
have we.
place.
Over the past few years, we've built a new team to carry that reputation into a new genre that we are incredibly passionate about. Fable is Playground's first open-world action RPG, and we couldn't be more proud to be carrying on the work of the legendary Lionhead Studios, the original creators of the
What an
franchise.
IP to
And although our game
choose
is a
to
new
take on
beginning, I
first.
think what we're making is really faithful to the spirit of the classic Lionhead trilogy that we all love. At the
Oh,
heart
man,
of our
it's so
game
good.
is a simple recurring question. What does it mean to you to be a hero? Our game is about choices and their consequences. It's packed with action, drama, British humor, moral dilemmas, and quite a few chickens.
British
All
humor
of
still
this
made it in.
combines in a fairy tale which could only be Fable.
In classic Fable fashion, you begin the game as a child, growing up in the sleepy rural village of Briar Hill. It's here.
It looks
that in a moment of
impressive
extreme
visually.
danger, your heroic powers first emerge, and we discover that you are Albion's first hero in a generation. But not long afterwards, disaster strikes, and the people of your village, including your beloved grandma, are turned to stone by a mysterious stranger.
Oh no, Grandma!
Suddenly alone in the world, you'll set off on an adventure which will change Albion forever.
I don't
Venturing
want
out
to
into
hear a
world
ton
is
about the
huge
story.
moment, because this is Albion like you've never seen it before. Idyllic rolling hills,
Wow.
magical forests, bustling villages, sleepy hamlets, oversized vegetable patches, and stunning vistas.
Oh man, it's
And
so
because
good.
our Albion is truly open world, for the first time, you'll be able to explore this rich and detailed world seamlessly, with the freedom to go where you want from early in the game.
We can't wait to welcome you back to Albion's iconic capital city, Bowerstone. Home to Fairfax Castle, the Old Clock Tower, and the legendary Heroes Guild.
It's a huge city, full of contrasts. Rich and poor, nobles and commoners, royalty and criminals. You'll spend plenty of time here during the game.
This city
You
looks so
discover
well
the
done.
secrets of the Heroes Guild and its reclusive guildmaster, Humphrey the Golden.
In the north of Albion, you'll find mountains, craggy coastlines, spooky marshes,
Ooh.
and the bleak, windswept city of Bloodstone. Here, you'll meet the leaders of two rival gangs vying for power and uncover the secrets of the sinister but extremely well-organized Cult of Shadows. Our Albion is beautiful, handcrafted, and richly detailed.
In Albion, heroes are special, different. They're stronger than regular people. They're more skillful, more charismatic. More importantly, they're those rare humans who can harness and use magic in the world around them. They have the power to do what they want.
And so do you. In our game, we want you to play as the hero you
We're the
want
hero.
to be.
It's us.
And that starts with being able to choose how your
Couldn't be
hero
anybody
character
else.
looks.
So, in Fable, you'll be able to pick from a range of different character heads and customize your clothing, hair, skin
Okay.
tone, tattoos, and scars, so the hero you play represents you.
But as well as your appearance, you can be the hero you want to be.
Doesn't
through the way
sound
you
like a
play,
full
through the
character
skills and
creator.
abilities you learn, and through the weapons you use.
Just like the classic trilogy, heroes in our game fight with a combination of strength, skill, and will.
Oh, the
Seeing
combat looks
surrounding
good.
melee and ranged weapons with magical abilities gives us style-weaving combat,
Oh man, I love it.
allowing you to show off your personal playstyle against single opponents and large groups of enemies alike.
I'm digging the
Really,
flow
this
of
is
the
heart
combat.
of close quarters combat.
It looks
We
really
use
well
light
done.
and heavy combos, often knocking enemies off balance and executing stylish finishers. Swap to your ranged weapon to bypass enemy guard and deal with troublesome flying enemies.
Oh, that's a cool enemy. Look at that.
And of course, you'll be able to unleash your powerful spells to both manipulate and devastate your opponents.
We're excited to be bringing back some fan favorite adversaries for you to fight. Hogs are back, as are Balverines, Hollow Folk, and Trolls.
That's a neat looking crossbow.
And we're adding brand new enemies too, like this fearsome cockatrice, a giant fire-breathing chicken. Each enemy family is different, with their own weaknesses to exploit and defenses to overcome. But with all the unique tools in your combat toolbox, how you defeat your enemies is up to you.
That's a cool looking spell. I like that spell. Oh wow, look at the death animation on
There's
that
more to
guy.
being a hero in Albion than fighting. So much more. When we talk to people about their favorite memories of the original games, so many of their stories were about the stuff you can do when you weren't just being a hero. The normal, everyday stuff which happened when you interacted with the people of Albion.
For me, what I remember most vividly are the inhabitants of Albion, and the things you can do with them, or to them.
The crazy thing about the classic Fable games was that in the middle of a sprawling RPG was almost a complete other game, where you could just mess around with the villages and townsfolk.
And we've built that same experience in the middle of our game too. Buying a house, getting a job, making some money.
Okay, I like
Romancing a
that.
villager, getting married, having kids.
Marriage and
Fancy a place?
kids.
Perfect. You can get to know me better.
Buying another house.
It all looks
Buying
very
every house in
Fable.
Albion. Buying every business in Albion. Getting rich.
Marrying a bunch more people, having a bunch more kids, probably getting divorced along the way for good measure.
And
Just
this
marry
game
everyone.
game is unique to Fable. It's systemic, interconnected, and you see the ripple effects of the things you do everywhere you go.
And all of this revolves around the people who live in Albion, who we call the living population. There are more than 1,000 of them, and every single one is unique. Each
Wow.
of them has a name, a role, a daily routine, and their own personality.
Impressive.
You could follow any one of them for a day and just watch them live their life.
They'll get up, go to work, spend some leisure time on hobbies, then go home to bed.
But what's even cooler is that you can talk to every single one of them in fully voiced conversations and interact with them in loads of different ways. Maybe the job they go to is working for you because you hired them to work in one of your businesses.
Hey, you. Working hard? How can I help you, boss?
Maybe the bed they sleep in is in a house you own, because you're the landlord.
Dude, look at that lighting.
Or maybe their bed is on the street because you evicted them. Right?
Yikes.
Oh, it's you.
Buy every house and evict everybody.
And all of the stuff you do affects what they
Ultimate
think of
evil
you.
playthrough.
You're a legend.
Because everything you do builds your reputation.
Very impressive. Now that's an hero right there.
Morality has always been super important to Fable. That tension between good and evil underpinned all of the original games. And morality is central to our game too. But we have a slightly different take on it.
Oh, chicken
For
chaser.
us, morality isn't black and white. There are lots of grey areas. And importantly, morality is subjective. No two people see things exactly the same way. And that's how it works in our game too.
Everything you do earns you a reputation. And every
Okay.
person in Albion will have a different reaction to you as a result.
Hello there.
Yeah, we get it. You're rich.
They'll remember things you did directly to them, they'll love you or hate you for the choices you make, and they will always tell you why. Although, usually from a safe distance.
Our game will never judge you, but the people of Albion will, loudly.
Imbecile.
Your reputation is created by the choices you make, and you are going to make a lot of them. Big choices, little choices.
Love choices.
Moral choices, and some choices that will actually change the landscape of Albion for the rest of your game. We call this idea, Your Choices Change the World. Let's give you an example.
Okay.
Early in the game, you'll meet a character named Dave, an egotistical gardener in a rural village who discovers a magical growth formula. He accidentally turns himself into a giant and becomes a big problem. It'll be your job to deal with him, and ultimately it will be your choice whether to kill him or to spare him. If you kill him, his giant corpse will lie on the farmland just outside of town for the rest of the game.
And
Yikes.
that is going to affect house prices.
Would it decay
It'll
over
also
time?
affect what a lot of the villagers think about you.
Especially Dave's sister.
In Fable, the choices you make will define you. What does being a hero mean to you?
At Playground Games, we've built a pedigree for beautiful, immersive, open-world experiences. Yes, they've typically involved sports cars, but this is a passion project for all of us here. Every member of this team, which we've built from scratch, has two key things in common: a deep love for the franchise and a burning desire to bring it back. We're making this for Fable fans just like us, but also to introduce Fable to gamers who've never played the series before.
Most of them at
It's
this
been great to
point.
finally tell you a little about the game we're making. There'll be much more to share as we get closer to our launch. I'm excited to tell you today that Fable is coming to Xbox, PC, and PlayStation in autumn 2020.
Okay. Day and date on PlayStation.
Thanks for watching.
Oh, where's that scene? Oh, hey, give me that scene. Let me mute this real quick. So, that is the Fable overview. There's some things I want to go over here though. Number one being release date, autumn 2026. What do we think about that? Does it hit it? Do we hit the autumn release date? I think this slides. I don't think it slides. I think if it's going to slide, it's very possible, and it goes to early next year. I really don't want that to be, because I feel like this would be a perfect game for Microsoft to have released this holiday season, this autumn. Release this, and from what I see here, this is one of my top games I'm looking forward to this year after seeing this. And this could be a Game of the Year competitor. I know it's a year that we're supposed to be getting GTA, but I feel like this could be a Game of the Year competitor this year. That being said, and I agree with Joro in the chat that he says that they took the it looks like they took the extra time for the PS5 release. I agree. I do feel like part of the delay and like what's been taking so long on this is Playground does not want to mess up their first open world RPG, especially when they're doing it in this universe. And Microsoft knows that this game will sell. It will sell units. So many units, especially on PlayStation. So releasing it everywhere all at once is great. There is things that I'm a little concerned about. Let me see if I can find them here. It was mostly like the combat that they were showing us. So if we look at the combat scenes, this is in a closed area, right? And it's not all of them. I feel like it's most of them. This here, this is also in a closed off area, and the enemies aren't really. I mean, I want to see how the enemies fight back more, and like what the difficulty scaling is kind of going to be like. But for an open world game, I feel like a lot of the fight areas that they showed us are in these closed off areas. What is a true open area fight against multiple enemies look like in this game? Where is what is it? The menus here? I really dig the menus. It definitely gives me the Fable vibe from the older games. And like the villagers, the fact that they're saying that there's was it 1,000 or over 1,000 fully voiced with dialogue and conversational NPCs that we can talk to, not only talk to, but marry and have children with, and just interact in this world. I dig that. One thing I want to touch on, and I don't know where it was. I'm glad they stopped talking about the story while I look for this. I'm glad they stopped talking about the story because I don't want to know anymore. I know enough. Where is the character create? Here it is. So I don't know if this game was always going to have a character creator. The last time we saw Fable, and they introduced the female lead, it really seemed like that was going to be the character that we were playing as, which would have been fine. I don't have a problem with that. But I know there was a ton of backlash and controversy over that decision online after that trailer came out. And I wonder if they took the time to add what doesn't sound like a full character creator, but a character editor, character creator light, where they're saying you can choose different faces and outfits for your characters. That's what they said here. So I wouldn't go into this expecting to be able to choose every little detail and morph your character's nose and the eyes and the brow depth and all of that. I feel like this will be pretty basic with some presets and some outfits, and then obviously you'll get outfits and pieces as you go through the game. That's my thought on that. Combat looks solid, and like the environments look fantastic. Like I love where is it? Not get off my screen, dude. This sunset when it plays was amazing, and just what they showed us of the city, what they showed us of the city looked fantastic. So I'm really excited. This is definitely a game that is super high on my expectations and wanting to play list this year. So we'll be checking it out on stream when that comes out. So make sure to follow us and subscribe and all that fun stuff to know when that happens. Until then,